Delete that. Hey, that should be getting everybody up here. Marshall, is that everybody? We're all good? Who's that red and white and blue back there? Come on up here. All right. All right, everybody. Hey, I just want to thank everybody. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for coming to our 30th annual Independence Day celebration. 30 years. I see a lot of these guys out here that I haven't seen in years, but they were here in the first years. I want to ask somebody real quick, who have been over here over 20 years? 20 years. Keep raising. I know there's a bunch of them back here. 20 years, way back there in the back. Over 20 years. I know Orlando and a few of y'all were here like year 2, year 1, and we were right over there, and there was about 15 people right over there. We were having a big party over there, and over the years it's just grown. How about 10 years? Anybody been in 10 years? All right. How about 5? Right here, 5 years, all college friends, everything. Okay, I want to know who's the first year timers here. First years, right here. No way. Really? Wow, that's true. Y'all are back there in the back. I know that. Man. Yeah, right back there. Wow. Hey, I want to thank everybody for coming. This is a very special holiday for the Weatherbys, for Marshall, Preston, and Isabella. This is a very special holiday for us. We love it, and we love celebrating our freedom and how lucky we are as Americans. That's what this is. So before I get started, I want to thank a few people. It takes a lot of teamwork to put this on. All right. Now, first of all, I want to thank Kimberly Capps right over here, baby. Hey. Okay, I gotta tell you a quick story real quick. When I was married to Krista, we waited till Friday to start this thing. With Kimberly, we started like 2 weeks out. And so Friday, I didn't even have anything to do. And so anyway, and then I told Kimberly I wanted a special lady to sing the national anthem. I'm not calling you out right now. And so she lined it up and got me a lady that can sing the national anthem. She's gonna knock your socks off. So anyway, hey, did y'all enjoy the ribs? Dylan cooked those ribs over there. Yeah. Marshall and Charles, Megan and Charles, Jimmy Brown, George Allen, Axel, Rachel helped out. Now, the lady that's handling the music back here is a college friend of mine. She graduated from Kansas State. So on the music sheet, I had to put start, stop, wait, start, stop. She's from Kansas State, okay? So anyway, Karen, we love you, appreciate you. Hey, I know there's a lot of other people that have helped me, and I appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that has a hand in this thing and helped me. It takes a lot to put this on. I really appreciate it. I want to give a few shout outs before we get started. We have a cousin all the way from Germany coming in here. Where's he at? Yeah, all the way from Germany to see this thing. He's heard so much about it. Then I have Marshall's friends. They've come all over across the country. We have one from New Jersey, Arizona, Kansas. I mean, we have them all over the country flying into this thing now. And they've been here 4 or 5 years. We love it. I have some good friends drove in from Kansas. Where's my Kansas group? Where's my Kansas group? Over here. You're not from Kansas. I'm just kidding you. All right. I tell you what, real quick, our schedule. We're going to do this. We're going to do some. I'm going to tell you about what this table's all about. We're going to introduce some veterans and active members, and we're going to listen to a song that we had published, and then also then at 9 o'clock we're going to start a fireworks show. So y'all grab your chairs, move right down there, the peninsula right down there, You'll see, hopefully, you'll see one of the best fireworks shows you've ever seen, okay? But that's not what it's about, guys. It's not about gathering here and, and drinking beer and eating food and watching fireworks. It's not about that. Even though that's why we're here, that's not why we're here. We're here to celebrate our Independence Day. We're here to celebrate our freedom. We live in the greatest country in the world, and it's because men and women have given everything they can for us. So I'm going to ask all veterans, active members of every branch of service, please come up here, right here. Please line up right here. Every branch. Wow, this is a fantastic crowd, guys. Fantastic crowd. All right, I'm going to get a young lady up here named Eric King. Erica, come on up here. I asked Kimberly if she would find somebody that could sing the national anthem that would blow us away. And she said, I got a young lady that's perfect for us. And she sings for the Texas Rangers. She's sang everywhere around the country. Guys, she has a list this long. And I want her, hey babe, I want you to sing your heart out for me, will you? These guys right here. Will you do that for me? Now, man, remove cover. Yeah, the flags. Let's place the flag here. Here you go. Everybody stand up, please. No. You sure?
Yeah, they will.
Are you sure? You good? You got it, Joe?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow! I don't know about y'all, you guys. that beer bottle down there. Nobody puts a beer bottle near that table. Everybody scoot back. Wow. I don't know about y'all, but that brought tears to my eyes. Way to go, Eric. Oh, we love you, baby. Way to go. All right, now, hey. All right. I want to go down the line. I want to hand you the microphone. I want you to say your name, your branch, your rank, and the years you served. Starting right here. Sorry, you're around the end.
Lee Mitchell, U.S. Navy, 1986 to 1996.
Rick Weatherby, graduate Marine Corps, retired in 2008, served 24 and a half years.
Kate Taylor, Army Nurse Corps, 1997 to 2006.
DJ Janet, E4, Vietnam, 1968 to 1970.
I've known DJ many years. I've known you.
Six Sergeant Rosario, Air Force, served from 1999 to 2017, served 20 years.
Ray Skidmore, United States Marine Corps, 1992 to 2000, Sergeant.
Antonio Palomares, Marine Corps, 2019 and 2023.
Yvonne Palomares, Lance Corporal, United States Marine Corps, active duty. Ruben Oaxaca, Army, 2010-2016 Specialist.
Colton Caldwell, Seaman in the U.S. Navy, active duty.
Randy Reyes, Captain, United States Army, 79 to 86.
Axel Martinez, Lieutenant Colonel, retired 1980 to 2007 Army Aviation.
Jonathan Bevel, United States Marine Corps, 1982 to 89.
Specialist Anthony Martinez, United States Army, 2004 to 2010.
Jorge Gill, United States Air Force, 84 to 88.
Scott Beauty, 89-94, United States Army, E5, 82nd Airborne Division.
Major retired George Allen, 24 years, active service, U.S. Army.
Colin Priestley, U.S. Navy, 2019-2023, E4.
Jared Sanders, United States Coast Guard, 2000-2006.
Keith Bradley, United States Navy, Lieutenant, 1990 to 1996.
Robert Arda, Army, 2014 to present, Staff Sergeant.
Nathan Cornett, Sergeant, 1st of the 143rd Airborne Infantry, 2014 to present.
Jesse Murphy, U.S. Navy.
Timothy Marks, 2012-2022 E5, United States Air Force.
Jero Sutton, 2013-2015, Army.
Excuse me, sir. What's your name?
Mitch Hansen, 1989, currently serving at the Pentagon, Major General, the United States Air Force.
Whoa. Hey. I knew him when he was a colonel in 301st. I asked for a flyover. He couldn't do it. 1-star general. He still couldn't pull it off. 2-star general. I asked him the other day if he could do a flyover. He couldn't do that either. I'm waiting for that 3rd star. He might have a little power to get that damn flyover over here. F-35 to buzz our tower here. What do y'all think? No pressure. All right. Hey, guys. I know we advertised. Hey, everybody, listen up. Well, I know we advertised about having a World War II veteran here, Don Graves. He's 100 years old this year. Well, hold on. He's not going to be able. He wasn't able to make it. He was in the hospital. He has pneumonia. Hopefully, he recovers. But he's. We'll talk about him a little bit later. And but anyway, I want to ask Mitch Hansen, sorry, Major General. Yeah, Major General Mitch Hanson. Does he say a few words since he's at the Pentagon? Tell us about what's going on. Hey, what does Independence Day and all that stuff mean to you, brother?
Well, first of all, I've got a confession. I'm not from Texas. But I got here as quick as I could. I'm from the great state of Alabama and lived in several places, but we moved from Florida to Texas, and we love Roll Tide. And we love Texas. We're the most patriotic state I've ever been to. We absolutely do. First of all, big thanks to Don and the Weatherbys for this phenomenal event. That national anthem was outstanding. The best I've ever heard. And I want to thank all these gentlemen up here for your service and what you've done for this nation. And the other thank you is my lovely bride there, Lisa, who's still hanging with me after all these years. So, but she's from the north. She's So, Don wanted me to talk about Independence Day and what this means to me. You realize it's 249 years yesterday that this nation has been around. We kicked the butts of Great Britain and declared our independence 249 years ago. Pretty awesome. It's and freedom isn't free. I saw on our way down here in South Fort Worth, there's a sign beside the interstate that actually says that freedom isn't free, we keep it free. It was actually from the Navy, but whatever. So we'll accept that. But freedom is not free. A lot of people have paid the ultimate sacrifice to make this country what it is and ensure there's freedom. Over 1.3 million soldiers, sailors, airmen, men and women have died in service to this great nation. Our ultimate thanks goes to them and what they've done in their families. So that's the ultimate sacrifice you can do for this nation. So it's hard when you talk about it's hard to think about that, but they paid the price so we can enjoy these freedoms, so we can get together like this. We can celebrate the independence that we have our nation, and also those people in California, New York. You know what? They can have their protests too, because that's the kind of nation that we live in. We have the independence to do that because most nations in this world can't do that, but we can because of the great nation that we live in, the United States of America. A lot of things that we have to thank for that. So I've lost several friends. I'm a pilot by trade. Lost several in Desert Storm and other wars since then. And I think about them on days like this, Memorial Day, and all the service they have done. So. It's dangerous giving a general the microphone, so I'll try not to take up too much more time. But thank you, Don, very much, and God bless America.
Thank you, Rick. Guys, he just talked about the ultimate sacrifice. I'd like to have everybody's attention, please, on this table right here. Major retired George Allen is going to explain what this table means to all of us.
George. Come on, George.
I'm going to try to do my best because I feel honored to explain that to you all and represent my brothers in arms right here. And I pray that I do it well enough that you can appreciate what my words bring out according to this tradition that we uphold across the services. But before I do that, I do want to say one thing. I've been in the service, affiliated with the service for over 35 years. And I've seen some people who say they're patriotic. I've watched them, but I've been to this place and I've known this man for a little over 6 years. And I can say from the bottom of my heart that others don't hold a finger to the heart of the patriot that stands before you right here. And I sincerely mean that. This table is a symbol, and everything on it says and has a meaning. It is a missing soldier table, but we also call it a fallen comrade table. The symbology of the tablecloth is its pure intentions of the service members who respond to our country's call to arms. A single rose in the vase symbolizes the blood that service members have shed in sacrifice to ensure the freedom of the United States of America. The rose also represents the family and friends who keep the faith while awaiting the return of the missing service member. The red ribbon represents a love of country that inspired the service members to serve their country. A slice of lemon on the plate that represents the bitter fate of the missing. Salt sprinkled on the bread plate that symbolizes the tears shed by waiting families for their loved ones' return. An inverted glass to represent the fact that the missing and falling cannot be here with us today. A lit candle symbolizes a light of hope that lives in the hearts to illuminate the missing's way back home. An empty chair to represent the absence of the missing and fallen. These elements are tradition, and they cross every branch of service, and they touch not only us, but they touch the ones we love, and they touch the ones we defend. We lost one just recently. He would have been here today. He would have been here today. But that table right there and that empty chair, we're giving honor to our fallen comrade, Major General Lester Simpson, who just went home to be with his Lord. He served, and he served. Thank you.
Oh man. What's up? He forgot to read the stop sign. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't make it. I'm sorry. All right. Hey, everybody. Everyone, I have this table set up at my parties. The reason why? As you walk by it every day, as you walk by it today, I just want you to take a second to reflect back and say, thank you, God, for letting us live in the greatest country in the world. Someone's dad, mom, son, daughter died for me today. Died for me. So for us to be able to be here today. So that's the reason why we have that table here, so everybody can just walk by and reflect on it. You know, freedom is not something just handed down through the generations automatically, like the general said. It must be defended and protected at whatever cost, even the ultimate sacrifice. It's our veterans who have answered that call across every era of history. From the Revolutionary War, where farmers became fighters to secure our freedom, to the Civil War, where Americans fought to redefine freedom, to the trenches of Europe, the beaches of Normandy, to the jungles of Vietnam, to the deserts of Iraq and Afghanistan. Our veterans have stood between us and danger. They didn't ask for much in return. None of them have done this for money or fame. They were willing to lay their lives on the line to assure our freedom today. You know, our media makes the heroes out to be the wealthy, the movie stars, the entertainers, the singers. They make them out to be the heroes. They're not the heroes. The true heroes are standing right behind me. These are our true heroes. I know a lot of these guys. I've known them for years. I've known a lot of these guys for years. These service members we honor today come from all walks of life. But they all share several fundamental qualities. They possess courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty and integrity. All the qualities needed to serve a cause much larger than oneself. I want all of us today to know who the true heroes are and remember their honor and honor their duty, their courage, and their friends that they lost along the way that gave the ultimate sacrifice. You know what hurts me more than anything? Is when I see our flag being stepped on and burnt. I cry inside every time I see that, because I know what it took, the sacrifices it took from these men and women to secure our freedom. For that flag, what that flag stands for is freedom. So the Weatherby family, and I hope y'all do too, is when the flag comes near, you stand up and proudly say, I'm an American. But you know what's amazing? Millions have fought and died on the battlefield to defend our freedom. But today our troops continue to make the ultimate sacrifice, and even as we lose troops today, more voluntary step up forward to say, I'm ready to serve. These young men right here, they follow the footsteps of generations. And we need to say thank you every time you see someone in uniform, because they're here to protect us and our freedom.
Amen.
You know, I was having a dinner in New Orleans the other day with Don Graves, a 100-year-old veteran. And he told us, he was at dinner, he told us, he was 17 years old, never had a steak dinner. They were feeding him a steak dinner, knowing that it could be his last dinner he ever has. He didn't argue one time. They opened those doors of that ship, he charged Iwo Jima Island. He had tears in his eyes coming down. And he said, if they asked me to do it again, I'd be proud to do it again, because I love America.
Amen.
And then he got real loud and said, I love America. Guys, if you ask these guys standing behind me, I promise you they'll say the same thing. They love America. I'm going to tell you a little bit real quick about Don's song. Don was 100 years, he was a year and a half ago. I hired a music songwriter from Nashville to come in to write a song about Don Graves' life story on Iwo Jima. He was 17 years old. He was during the Depression. They charged the beach. Men dying everywhere around him. He was laying face down on the sand of Iwo Jima and asked God to save him, to bring him home, and he'll serve him for the rest of his life. Sorry. And he was a preacher for 29 years after that. So, but, you know, when he was there in Iwo Jima, 7,000 men died on that island for us. There were 6 men to raise that flag. Y'all probably have seen that flag, that most epic picture in war history. 7,000 men. He was watching that flag being raised. They didn't have a flagpole. They found a piece of pipe, water pipe. They had some barbed wire. They tied that flag up, and 6 men raised that flag. He doesn't know why he was here, because one guy jumped in front of him, in front of a bullet, and saved his life. But I just want to let you know, please listen to this song. It's about his story. It's about 3 minutes. Please listen to it. It's a great song. We had Lee Greenwood. We asked Lee Greenwood to record it for us. Lee Greenwood was busy. We asked John Rich, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. John Rich volunteered to say yes. The day before we got there, Lee Greenwood called us up and said, yes, I'll be glad to record it. First part of the song, and it was really cool watching Lee Greenwood and John Rich work out who's going to sing what and everything. Please, everybody, listen to this song. It's 3 minutes long. Karen, will you hit play?
The sand of Iwo Jima was a hellish shade of black, but God was with me on that island. The first time I prayed like that. Patch of dirt out in the ocean that Roosevelt had to have. We lost 7,000 men there, so 6 could raise that flag. We fought for our freedom, and we fought for the flag. We fought for each other, and we had each other's backs. I still pray for my brothers that made that sacrifice on the sand of Iwo Jima in 1945. We just seen the Great Depression, while our daddy's out of work. Mama sewing scraps together, and the way that hunger hurts, that became our ammunition. And that's what fueled our fire and caused the greatest generation. They say that eagles never flown high. We fought for our freedom. We fought for the flag. We fought for each other, and we had each other's back. I still see the soldiers' faces. I still hear their battle cries. The sand of Iwo Jima still haunts me every night. I still ask the question. I still wonder why that young man took the ball. I know should have been mine. And we fought for our freedom. We fought for the flag. We fought for each other, and we had each other's back. I still see the soldiers' faces. I still hear their battle cries. The sand of Iwo Jima. Oh, the sand of Iwo Jima still haunt me.
us a song. That was a great experience, everybody, and I just want to let y'all know it should be coming out real soon. It's called Santa Via Jima, and if y'all please download it and stuff, Don Graves will get the credit for it, and I gave him the rights to all the royalties and everything for his family. So if y'all can, if you'll, once it starts coming out, y'all follow us on Facebook. Kimberly, not me, but Kimberly will say, hey, look, call your radio stations. It's a really cool song, and it was what an experience. But you know, guys, can I have Kimberly, Marshall, and Isabella right over here? Can I have y'all right here? Right over there. Where's Marshall? Guys, after I get done here, hey, y'all, you veterans, after I get done, I want y'all to stay right there, okay? Because I want my family to be the first one to come through and thank every one of y'all. So y'all stand right there, okay, guys? Karen, go ahead, bud. I'd have one final thing I usually do. This is a salute to our veterans. Please listen up, because it's very important. It's the veteran, not the preacher, who has given us the freedom of religion. It's the veteran, not the reporter, that has given us the freedom of press. It's the veteran, not the poet, that has given us the freedom of speech. It's the veteran, not the campus organizer, that has given us the freedom to assemble. It's the veteran, not the lawyer, that has given us the right for a free trial. It's the veteran, not the politician, that has given us the right to vote. It's the veteran that the entire Weatherby family want to say, may God bless you, your families. And it's a real honor to have every one of you at this party today. Thank you so much, and God bless y'all, every one of you.
That's the most smoke I've ever seen.